Okay.
There you go.
What else?
Let's not
Yo-yo.
try to steal from a party that we're like, hey, we're in good with this city. Oh, they just try to steal 200 grand from someone. That's going to go over well.
Yeah. I mean, you totally can do it, but you know.
We can, but should.
I could probably do it without getting caught.
True. Especially if it casts haste on you.
Oh, yeah.
You could go
Or
zoom.
greater invisibility.
I don't think I have
I
that.
saw
You
a
should
really
get the-
good. It was from the Solasta game. They
Yes.
did a.
So I do have greater invisibility.
Sorcerer and Celesta just really fucking fucks, man.
They did a like community subclass thing for the 3 new subclasses that they're putting out: Bard, Monk, and Warlock. And the Warlock one is a Time Warlock, and the highest ability is once per long rest or once per or like at long rest per charisma mod type beat. They can cast haste on somebody for free without the lethargy at the end.
Oh.
That's kind of insane.
Like, damn, that's really
Nice.
good.
I hate that dropping your concentration and the 2 people
Oh.
you hasted are just frozen.
They're just stuck there and they get whacked. Right. Anybody else have? I know Clarny wants to go make a cool thing. Clarny's got a cool thing to go make with Urag. That's Clarny's downtime.
Who all died?
Yeah, I died.
Narvos died, and so did Velran.
Yeah.
And Carney is getting up today.
Yeah, he'll be good now.
We're just like
gets up today,
stumbling around.
And I've
trying
become
to
a
not-
wizard.
Yeah, so I think probably first order of business is casting Resurrection.
We already did that
we did
at the
that.
end.
Yeah, we did that
at the end.
Okay.
We did
Yeah,
that at the end of
everyone's
last
Yeah.
time.
I become a wizard for God.
Okay, I was gonna say you're a wizard. No, you're a cleric.
Yeah.
You're a cleric for wizards.
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Yes, you do.
God and anime.
Yeah.
So Craig spends a good portion of time in the library, and that one librarian guy hands you the Book of Ioun. It's kind of like the Book of Mormon, but for Ioun. And you're like, damn,
This is
they got some
hilarious.
points.
Damn, this
Is this some kind of joke book?
Love this book. Where's the church? I'm gonna go tell them I work there now.
You're gonna go work in the library?
No, at the church. Where's the Ioun church in this?
The
joint?
Church of Ioun. Is anybody their patron, the knowing mentor? It's not. So it would just sort of be a church, probably like near the school, near like the wizardry school. It's not the knowing mentor is none of the 5 houses patron deities.
It's about to be the 6th houses.
The House of Bread,
Yeah.
the 6th grade House of Solnar, the House of Bread.
All right, so we're gonna start doing door to door. You and me will like have little name tags and just go door to door.
Have you
We've
heard
kinda
the good
talked about
news about the knowing
Brother
mistress?
Bread.
Brother
My name is Brother
bastard.
Bread. Brother Bastard. Have you heard of
You
Ioun?
haven't heard of Ioun? Well, guess what? Exactly what Ioun is all about.
We'll even get ourselves like bicycles and ride around.
Oh, I love it.
Right. And Narvos, yeah, you're the only one that's left, right?
Dude, he died.
Yeah,
I'm
I
helping
died.
take care of him along with my
you
shit.
die. But there's gonna be, this is 3 months break conversion.
Yeah, for me to craft a golem, it takes 3 months, like uninterrupted every day. Pretty much nothing but working on the golem.
Okay. Well, yeah,
What?
I'll legit try to build that little church up.
So
You,
we're
like-
off all doing that, and conversion is like the dad in the garage working on his car. Like, leave me alone. Don't come here.
So
Yeah.
Two things. One, one conversion needs to find more gold, and two, what do you mean by we're building up this little church? There is an Ioun, a knowing mentor church. Are you trying to like get in with them and spread the knowing mentor? Like, I'm very confused about what you're after.
Not necessarily like try to get other people to worship Ioun, but just try to make that church a better place and do good for the community through it, you know? So that people themselves will be like, well, maybe Ioun's a cool good god to worship. But I'm not telling them to do it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Spreading the influence.
You got it. We'll circle back to that. So that's what those two are doing. Conversion needs to find more money and start working on that. Clarny's going to go work with Urag, and Eddie wants to go pressure a noble.
Yes. Do we have time for 2 camp activities today? Because if we do, I want bird training before I go. But if not,
No,
Okay.
we've got 3 months. We're not gonna split days. We're not splitting days. 1 activity per day.
and we have 3.
Hell, 1 activity per week. We've got 3 months. I have 12 weeks I gotta run through right now.
All right.
So
Many activities.
All right,
there
well,
are
let's
many
start
activities.
off first week. We need to get money for conversion, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
week 1, gathering money.
Profit.
How are we doing that? Profits, stonks. Discuss amongst yourselves how best you wish to make profits.
Did we ever get paid for investigating those big pits?
Mm,
Yeah,
I'm not too worried about that.
yeah, they kind of
Yeah.
lost a lot of people. We were helping more than anything, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you frame it like that, there's no way we're going to get paid.
I
Right?
wasn't talking to them. I was talking to you. If you want to go convince Solna to give us some fucking funds for it, go ahead.
I don't think they're gonna be ready to handle over 40,000 or 50,000 gold.
No.
I think we could ask for a stipend. We're working in service to the city. We have been for a while.
Yeah,
That'll
but even
cover
then, they're
living
not gonna.
expenses.
Yeah, they're not gonna give us a bunch. Maybe Ignath knows of another dragon den.
That's what I was thinking. Is if there's another location outside of the wall that
Another
is
large
known,
source of
it
income.
may be some place that can be explored, and we can look into it and find out what's out there, and give them a report back on it, and go ahead and see about getting more money.
Hmm.
Right. Well, what was decided? I didn't feel like there was a real good decision there.
There
Just
wasn't.
felt like things were said. Okay.
Yeah, we just did things.
Yeah.
There was not much there.
I think, how much money do we need to get?
Yeah, that's a good plan. Pool the resources that we have right
I
now.
have 4,000 gold.
I have 238.
Okay, maybe only speak up if you have value.
Yeah.
Ow. I know I don't have value. Okay.
I've
I've got 5,400 platinum and about 5,000 or 6,000 gold.
5,400
You almost
platinum is
have it
like
all.
45,000.
Yeah.
That's so you've got over half in platinum. 4,500
Well, no,
platinum.
it would be
we're looking-
54,000.
we've got half, so we're still looking at needing another 40,000.
Well, no, it was 60,000 total.
If you have 54,000, gold, or 5,400 plat. That's 54,000 gold.
Oh,
Plus
it's
another
54. Is it 54 or 45?
It's a
54.
5,400.
yeah, so it's a
5,400.
10
Plus
to 1.
another $4,000, so that's 58.
You're 2,000 away.
It was still looking at like 6,000, 60,000.
Eddie, how much do you have?
20,000 shot.
Wait, it's 60,000 total? Or 80,000
No, it's
total?
80,000.
80,000 total. Okay.
Eddie, how much gold do you have, Eddie?
60 William marks. 9.
I'll do it.
I love you. I love you for having that written down. I really do.
1,700-ish gold. 4,200 silver.
How much
No
gold was
platinum?
that?
I don't.
How much gold did you just say you had?
9,700.
Yeah, that's about right.
I don't think I have any platinum. I don't have platinum written down.
9,700. Which puts you at, like, you need like 15 grand.
No, I'm sorry. I read that. I have 60 platinum and 100 Williams. No cost.
And how much gold do you have?
Don't you have like 5,000 extra gold conversion from that last Dragon Horde?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mentioned that.
Oh, you did?
Close
Okay,
to
sorry.
6,000.
Okay. So 63,000 plus David's 10,000 puts you at 73,000. So you only need 7 grand. That's not, in the grand scheme of things, a lot for you guys. Do you have magic items that you like? Do you guys have just like shit laying around to take to Arcane Minded?
I have a potion of make small.
That's like 100 gold. Keep your Alice in Wonderland thimble.
Mm,
I pretty much.
Nothing big, really.
I have a coin of delving.
I think I'm kind of looking at Clarny right now.
yeah.
What are you looking at?
People have extra stuff. That's extra stuff, but
We lost
Clarny,
the
I've got
sword.
like a wand.
You did lose the
We
Vorpal
lost
sword.
the Vorpal sword.
You did
Yeah,
lose
he
the
took my
Vorpal
Vorpal sword.
So do you guys want to go looking for the Vorpal sword?
I have a William coin.
Coin. I love it.
I have
It's the currency of the realm. It has value.
I mean, it's got.
There.
I've got the only. I mean, a T-Rex tooth. I mean, I've got nothing.
I have this green battery. I don't know what it is. I handed it to conversion.
No.
Don't I still have that?
You have a green battery?
Nats's arcane symbol that was covered in weird infernal runes. It was a green battery made out of MacGuffinite from the dragons or from the giant's lair.
Well, so now that we've kind of like tossed that shit out the window, I'm going to recontextualize it and to make. Brad doesn't like logic, right?
Right.
He's
Yeah.
not a logic-based person. I am. I have to logic things out. The only thing that is residuum.
Okay, yeah. So I have a holy symbol made of residuum. I handed to conversion.
That has value. You don't know if it's 7 grand worth of value, but a holy symbol made out of residuum,
That has something to it.
that's got something to it. Especially to wizards.
They do have a ring of regeneration.
What are the green marks?
Green marks?
Yeah, what were those? I've got green mark 45 written down.
I don't know.
Oh, those are William marks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Those more William coins?
Oh, because they were like a combination of copper and silver and.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
I have a wand of wonder.
That's probably
not
worth a
one.
lot.
Wand of wonder.
So I haven't used that in a hot minute.
Wonder. So yeah, it's a rare wand. Is that the one you killed somebody with by hitting them with a bunch of
Yeah, I gemmed someone to death.
Yeah.
That I dreamed that dragon.
The Jabberwock, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, that was Nats's too, wasn't it? Because he gemmed one of y'all in the back with it. I don't remember who.
Yep.
Eddie gave his belt of fire giant strength to someone, right?
Might
I
have
have
been me.
that.
Oh, maybe conversion.
Or do I have a separate?
Yeah, because I've got to build a fire giant straight.
Conversion got
Maybe
Eddie's.
you. Maybe you, yeah.
Oh yeah, I got
Clarny
mine
had
from-
his own.
Clarny has his own, and now Eddie has his Titan Stone Knuckles.
Like, take all the magic items from the people that aren't here. They're not here to defend themselves.
They don't have many.
Yeah.
They don't.
All right, week-long piracy adventure. We go out to sea and we just rob someone, kill them. No survivors, no one to tell the tale, and just get their loot. What do you think? What do you say?
Yeah,
We are-
that might not be such a great idea.
Not a great idea. All right.
I'm a man
No.
of God.
That was Eddie's pitch. He's
Not
now
really considered a good deed.
Eddie's gonna take a hat and he's gonna go out on a street corner and he's gonna throw the hat on the ground and he's gonna do bird tricks and try and get people to throw coins into the hat. We'll see how much he gets. That's what you'll do.
You're just gonna like be a beggar in the streets.
A
A
bird
street performer of bird-based performance.
Hey, roll a performance check, Eddie.
Bird-based performance.
Let's see how I was asking like my I think it's minor prestidigitation, make like loops in the air and the bird flies through the loops of fire in the air that the bird flies through. Really cool stuff. All right. Got an 18 on that one.
And 18. So you do some neat bird tricks. You get your parrot to like say things that nobody's heard a bird say, and you make like 3 gold in a day.
Hell yeah. Good job.
Yeah, I bring that back and I'm looking really proud as I walk onto the boat with those 3 gold coins and add them to the pile. That's what Eddie can do for the team.
It's like not 3 gold coins, by the way. It's like half a dozen silver, like a bunch of copper, 1 full gold coin.
Eddie's got the big smile on his face. There's a lot of pride right now.
Might have to start an Only Bastards.
Oh, nice.
Only
Yeah.
birds.
I'll sub. We
All
could
right.
extort some churches that aren't mine.
Yeah. Go to one of like the big churches around here and go look in their bathrooms under like some tiles and stuff and see what they got.
I'm thinking if we can find something outside the wall, ruins to go explore.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
fucking
That's
do it.
what I'm thinking.
That works for me.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So do you want to head out?
Let's ask Ignath first if he knows of anywhere.
Is there a time crunch on this? Should we do this towards the end of the 3 months, or should we do it at the beginning of?
You got to do it at the
have
beginning. You
to
need
do it
the
at
money
the beginning.
now.
It needs to be done now. Like we recover from being dead and we go.
So you could extort your person first if you'd like. Because Narvos does have to sleep for like 3 days. Right?
Well, I will, instead of doing that, I think extorting the person might take longer than 3 days. So Eddie's gonna do bird training. He's gonna Jinchuriki training. That's what he's doing.
Eddie, I think what they're asking is for you to go extort the Temets in the next 5 days, 4 or 5 days, and then go on this adventure, and then you'll have however much time left till Conversion builds a stone golem to Jinchuriki train.
The 3 months doesn't start until we get the money.
Correct. The 3 months doesn't start until the money has been collected.
Now, just like we're all saying the word extort, but that's not actually the goal here. The goal is to make this guy a business partner. All right.
So you're planning on using some of the money that we
Whatever
have?
helps you sleep at night, Eddie.
Wait,
Yeah,
no, because we need to factor in your money as well.
Yeah,
So
Eddie, like Mark, like the party has come and has taken all of your gold and platinum from you. You are left to scratch those off your sheets. You've lost them. There's just a pile of money in like a back room of your ship.
yeah, I'm gonna get rid of my 4,000 gold.
Yeah.
He's been.
But I'm keeping this coin of delving.
Okay. Well, off to go see the Temets then.
Okay, so that's our first vignette. Is Eddie marches off to go find the Temets. The Temets have a business, a little trade business in the trade district. They are located in one of the buildings that surround the trade district. They run like a tchotchke shop. They run like an I Heart Solnar. They've got, mugs. They've got snow globes that show the walls. Like inside, it's like it's this and a snow globe with like the walls being 3D.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, they run the little tourist trap. What they do.
Eddie's wearing his finest yellow business suit. Or a yellow business.
So are you the man with the yellow hat right now from Curious George?
No, that's not a business suit. Eddie's got like a sports coat and tie, and a button-down shirt, all bright yellow.
Okay.
Yeah. Eddie goes up and he's asking, "Where's Mr. Makoto Temet? I'm looking for Mr. Makoto Temet."
A 7-year-old boy goes, "Oh, I'll go get my dad for you."
Thank you, son.
He runs away. Makoto Temet walks in, hands still covered in ink from pressing t-shirts in the back room.
Okay, sure, fine. How did this guy get invited to the Sonar party? All right, if he's actually the guy making the shirts, that's my question.
David, a whole war was fought here. Times are tough. Times are tough in Solnar.
They definitely just looked up like a phone book and were like, okay, who's still alive? Ah, here we go.
Yeah, they're one of the few people who own businesses that aren't dead right now.
And this guy had the money to hire someone to try and brainwash Eddie?
Yeah, they're the only tchotchke shop here.
Okay.
Solnar does a decent tourist thing.
Okay. Mr. Tenet, it's good to see you again. The last time we met was at Sonar's dinner, I believe.
Yes, I do believe. If my apologies, I will refrain from shaking your hand. Recent times we have not found good help, and so I'm in the back myself making the product.
Completely understandable. Completely understandable. I'm actually here with some, I'd say some, I don't know, sad news, good news, interesting news, and perhaps profitable news. If you're interested.
Roll a persuasion check.
6. Wait, do I have any pluses to that?
Do you? That's a great question.
It's a great question.
As a warlock, you hope
I have
that you
plus
have something.
7 to that.
Well, yeah, look at that. So
So,
a 13.
total.
All right. All right. Why don't you come back, boy? Bring some tea for our esteemed colleague. Brings you to the back room, where there is just like an old-fashioned printing press that he has like the I Heart Solnar stamp pressed on, and he's like just inking it onto shirts.
I like it. Is it like I like SN? I heart SN, that kind of thing?
No, it's like I Heart on top, and then Solnar, like fully written out in smaller letters.
Gotcha. Okay.
Below that. But it's all one color, and it's all like black, because that's all ink does right now. We're not really dabbling in pigments currently.
So, do you remember the pet shop that used to exist on like the Market Street?
No, me and my family, we don't really have room for a pet, but if you say so.
Mm-hmm. Well, I used to frequent there for, well, I'm sure you can imagine bird supplies and such. And it was always doing a very decent amount of business. I think there are many people in Sonar with pets as family members, and they spend quite a bit of money on them, that's for sure. But the reason I'm here is, unfortunately, the man who was taking care of that shop died during William's attack.
Damn that man. Damn him.
And while that's unfortunate, it does open up a business opportunity, one that I was hoping to explore with you. I'm hoping to reopen a pet supply store slash maybe bird focused. Of course, I know there are lots of in Sonar, and also maybe add a little more to it. Add a little after school program, hoping to teach more kids Eric Cochran. And I feel like being able to go to a pet store and see all the animals. And
You're trying to bring urchins from the, what's that word called? The I guess that is the upper ward. From the upper ward to my neck of the woods.
Did you say urchins?
Yes, urchins. The beggars, the beleaguered, those without coin.
No. I'm saying if they have coin, they come to the store. And if they're coming to the store with their coin, I don't know if I'd call them urchins, But we could employ some, I suppose. I don't think they cost much.
Just want to keep our streets safe and clean and my pockets secured.
Of course. I remember this pet shop was in a well-to-do area with a high-class clientele.
So what is it you want from me, Master Eddie?
Well, I want to go into business with you. I'm hoping that you can put down the initial capital to open up the store. And since I'm the one who knows Eric Cochran and has experience teaching, I'll set up the after school part of the business. And I think we could turn a good profit by doing this together.
So your hope is to gain a lump sum of gold from me to open a business that you will run.
We will run. I'm not looking to just take your money. I'm looking for a business partner. And I think that you definitely fit the piece. Of course, if you need me to take on the majority of the management role, I completely understand that, and I can take care of that.
But if I'm the one supplying most of the opening capital, I will be taking most of the profit. I hope you understand.
That is completely understandable and makes sense to me. Sounds fair to me.
Well then, if that's what you want, I think we might be able to make something out of it.
That is
When-
great.
When do you wish to begin?
I'm hoping. Okay, wait. Okay, quick little pause. Quick little pause here. All right. This is
Time
gonna take a
stops.
while, right?
Yeah.
And aren't we like heading out in 3 days?
In like 4 days, yeah.
Yeah. So wouldn't the answer to this question be like when I return in like a week?
Or you can beg off from the mission. It just depends on what you think is more important to Eddie. Do you think that opening this bird shop and Eric Cochran language place is more important to Eddie than joining Curiosity on a gold making mission so that you guys can make a stone golem ally? Somebody needs to.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm very intrigued in that, but I've got Mr. Hooper in the back seat saying like, "Teach some people bird, Eddie." Eddie's gotta do that. So Eddie's gonna say immediately, "Let's get to it
Okay.
whenever you're ready."
So you guys are going to spend the rest of the day scouting out a location to place this new pet shop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make me a percentile dice check.
A percentile dice.
Yeah.
$18.
18. So you don't find a suitable place today. The old shop is still in ruins, hasn't been cleared out yet. Not safe for animals. Still looking.
Mhm.
Right. So right. Now we kind of like change the vignette to be the whole party looking to make $7,000, right? That's the goal. That's the money that's needed. $7,000.
I mean, it'd be better if we could, still have some money left over.
I mean, yeah,
Right.
that's just what we need.
Yeah.
We would like to have more.
Okay. So what is the party's plan to make $7+ grand?
Well, I think the party is kind of leaning towards finding ruins near outside the wall, or if there's stories of a dragon or something along those lines. Dragon probably, I don't know if we're ready for taking on an adult or ancient dragon, but it would be something that we would at least consider.
Yeah, there's no dragon. Unless you sail back out to the island and go back to island hopping and try and get news about some dragon lair on some island.
Right.
There's no dragons in the radius of Solnarth, where news of it terrorizing something would be.
Yeah, I was kind of afraid of that. It's the kind of thing where they're hunkered down in their walls, so they are probably not particularly knowledgeable of current events outside the city.
Searching ruins is a great idea. There are plenty of ruins filled with the dead and the undead in the areas outside of the walls that were like damned in many a demon invasion.
Yep.
That is a solid option.
Is there other forts like the one?
There are plenty of like abandoned holdfast and keeps scattered across the territory.
All right. Well, I say we pick a handful of them and go on a loop.
Right.
see what we can find.
As much as it would be fun to RP and run our way through all of them, I'm going to fall back upon my percentile dice.
Yep.
Conversion, give me a percentile dice on the first ruin that you find.
Right. I need to do this again. $42.
42. So you find. I gotta do the math real quick. Little under 3,000 gold in the first. In the first ruin.
Okay.
That was lucrative.
Yeah, not bad. Good chunk of it. So this keeps up a couple more and we'll be good.
Couple days pass by, couple days more travel. And you guys end up in a abandoned holdfast. So, some walls brought low, the towers crumbling, the moans of ghosts and walking skeletons within, some wights, some like more sentient undead involved. Go ahead and roll me another percentile dice conversion.
$37.
This time you find like 2,500 gold in various forms, but we'll just put down 2,500 gold.
Okay. So we're at about 55. All right. Well, not bad so far. Getting there.
I think on this one, I want. Is anybody immune to disease?
I'm resistant.
Yeah, I'm
I
resistant.
don't think we have a talent.
So everybody roll disease saves. They're con
Constitution
saves.
save?
Yeah, they're con saves, but disease against disease.
Natural 18.
Natural 20.
Mine's a 16.
Oh,
Don't forget Carney and Velran.
Carney's 14.
Okay.
I rolled it at 1. Got a
Oh no!
Yeah. Conversion. Valorant got a 9.
A 9.
Yeah. Let me double check. Make sure. Yep, 9.
Okay, so the drow are catching something.
Probably because they're all like bundled up in layers to keep the sun off of them. So they like locked in a bug or something. Damn drow.
So Velran and Convergent both gain a tick of exhaustion.
Like for the rest of their
Okay.
lives.
And so the only thing that I will say right now, so don't try not to metagame for the immediate future. But Convergent and Velran seem to chuckle to themselves every once in a while. And I will say that like a lot of the skeletons seem to like cackle with laughter in the hold fast that you were just in. Like you fought laughing skeletons.
Oh, piss.
And so like just like around the campfire that evening, Velran and Convergent are both sort of like stifling chuckles every once in a while. Very
Virgin
quiet.
doesn't laugh. What's up with this?
Oh no. Oh no. Hang on.
Like Mark Hamill's Joker?
Yes. Yeah.
Convergent is telling some very good jokes.
They are suffering from small Joker venom. Like acute.
Oh no,
Joker.
I'm telling lots of great. I'm telling great jokes. I got a 25 on performance.
Nice.
Yeah, so Convergent's trying to hide it. Perfect. Third place, a deep barrow that you begin to explore.
And that's a 71.
A 71. This time you make 5,000 gold.
All right.
And with that, you have enough gold to travel back.
Yep.
Convergent and Velran, though, in this place, in the midst of battle, both Convergent and Velran are incapacitated as battle begins and just lose it laughing. Just, like very much as Nick said, it's Mark Hamill's Joker. They are both completely induced in Joker venom, and you guys have to quickly defend your allies from the undead. You guys, I'm not going to like try and kill you in this moment, but you guys make it out bloody, bruised, and with the knowledge, like dragging your companions out while they're still laughing, knowing that they are currently either cursed or diseased or under some sort of magical effect. Unclear, but as night begins to fall, Convergent and Velran are just managing to get grips on themselves. Maybe you think it's something just that affects just Drow.
Maybe.
What do you guys
makes
want to do?
sense.
It's now like very obvious that something's wrong with these two. And Convergent, you're like back to your senses, and like everybody's you're sitting drenched in sweat in your armor. Velran's next to you, also panting deeply. Everybody's just sort of like standing around you. Clarny's probably like trying to get a fire going.
I'm not strong enough of a cleric to heal you, but I'll try. I cast Cure Wounds.
You heal him. He has been healed of whatever wounds he suffered in that day.
I think you're good to go, Captain. Mistress be with you. No, for real though, you should probably like hit yourself with a greater restoration, or Clarny should. Both of you.
What? Have that available today. You have lesser
Yeah, I'm gonna go-
restoration, which will cure disease.
Yeah, I don't know if greater restoration would do it.
Lesser does it though.
Yeah, lesser will cure disease.
Try them both.
I'm gonna cast lesser restoration on conversion.
You are cured of the shrieks.
Okay. I will cast it on Melgrim. Once I get my mind, now that I've got my mind fully clear.
Hey, you guys then travel 3 days home. So it's been 6 days for Eddie. Eddie's been left in Solnar. Eddie, in 6 days, you find a place. I'm not going to keep you rolling. You find a place to set up your shop. It's a small, modest place, but you'll be able to keep caged birds, and there's room for expansion upwards to create like a large domed aviary. Be able to teach kids bird.
Nice. I'm going to start furnishing the place.
It is furnished with his money, but it will take several weeks before shipments, if not months, before the shipments of supplies begin coming in, of bird supplies and bird accessories, and then the birds themselves to sell.
Gotcha.
You know,
Eddie's gonna put flyers around town. We've got like an ETA. Like there's a target opening date set, right?
yeah, 3 months.
3 months. Eddie's gonna go around town. He puts up posters. He said, like, let's say bird language school. Actually, you know what? We could do the language school part immediately. That can just start.
Yeah.
So yeah, Eddie's gonna put flyers up around town. I'm gonna talk to Makoto a bit about hiring just an employee, like just a store hand, just one at the beginning. Just
He sends you his 7-year-old son.
Cool. I immediately teach him Eric Cochran.
He learns it.
Step one. All right.
He learns.
So
He slaps him in the back of the head and uses his smite.
Yeah, kills him.
Brings him back to life.
Outright kills
with a
him.
healing potion.
not that method.
Comes
All right.
back knowing Eric Cochran.
So I teach him Eric Cochran. We're gonna go up around town, put flyers up that say bird school, open now, pet store in 3 months. All
2
right.
days later, you have 2 Solnar city guards at your shop step with one of your flyers that has been ripped off the wall.
Nice.
Are you the one putting this up?
Yeah, welcome. I shake your hand.
Yes, thank you. Did you get a there's a word I'm looking for.
Permit.
Permit. Did you get a permit to put up these flyers?
Didn't the guy who gives out those permits die? There's no one who hands out the permits right now.
If you don't have a permit, sir, I'm gonna have to take you downtown.
It's a good call, David.
Good full excuse.
It's a good excuse. They don't care.
Out right now? Didn't the downtown get killed in Williams' attack? You're trying to enforce laws that, like,
Click. You were put into irons and pulled out of the store.
Immediately break out of the irons. I say, I'll walk with you.
Do you just like do the Superman thing where you just like break them from behind your
He's
back?
pretty
I
strong.
absolutely do that. Right?
Make me a
I'll walk
strength
with you.
check. Make me a strength
Well,
check.
he
buddy.
didn't. He wouldn't need to make a strength check if he just made himself big, right?
Is that what you're doing? Are you making yourself big? I thought he was just doing, you know, from like Man of Steel when he's in the like cop room where he just sort of like breaks the handcuffs and goes, "Hi, I'm doing this because it makes you feel good," you know.
Okay. That is a 26.
Yeah, he does the full. I'll just walk. The city guards go. You'll have to pay for those cuffs. And they take you downtown. They take you to like the little cop area that Craig hangs out in a lot.
Yeah.
Your fingerprints are ran. They take your fingerprints.
My fingerprints got like little bird things on them. Like they don't look like fingerprints. They got little bird things.
They got little bird things going on them. Okay.
Feather prints.
My bird.
Feather prints.
Mhm. Yeah.
And you are kept in holding for an evening until Leonidas shows up and yells at everyone, including those two goobers, busts them, docks their pay, and then apologizes profusely for the trouble that you went through.
I also apologize. I thought I didn't know we were doing permits right now.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. My father's trying to crack down and have us back into the days of before the siege. He doesn't understand that we're still struggling in the streets.
The whole conversation is like whisper arguing.
You get out there. I'm proud of you for starting a business. Get out there, do your thing.
I give him. I thank him. I apologize for the trouble.
In fact, I might be sending some of my men down your way to learn this bird language of yours. I might join them.
I say I would be so honored to be able to teach you about and you this wonderful, wonderful art.
You make it back to your shop and you find the 7-year-old boy and another individual in your shop. This is a red-scaled lizard folk with a Fu Manchu mustache and beard combo.
Oh boy.
I say welcome to the shop.
Oh, thank you, my friend. I've been looking for a place to work, and I hear that this is a good place. It has good values and good atmosphere. Can I help you out at all, my friend?
So right now we're waiting on some shipments for bird supplies, right?
Oh, yes, my friend. I am friend of birds. All birds are my friends, my friend.
So right now, unfortunately, our business is a little bit slow right at the beginning as we wait for these supplies. We're only really doing language instruction. And we have enough people for that. But could I get your name and you have like some contact information? Once we
my name is Benito.
Bend over.
And if business is slow, my friend, you can pay me back later. And this language of yours, maybe you can teach me. Maybe I can go out and get more people to learn your language.
Well, actually, you know what? If you say that, here's something we could do. All right, here's a deal we can work out.
Deals. I like deals, my friend. Tell me about this deal.
So we don't have any like full-time, part-time positions available right now, just because we don't have enough business volume to require more people. So even if I were to hire you right now, there'd be nothing for you to do. So it doesn't make any sense for either. But what I could do is I could teach you some Eric Cochran, or better yet, I think what would work well for us is if you went out, found people who are willing to learn, told them about the store, brought them back, and if they, paid for the course, I would give you a commission on that. For each person that you bring in, you get a cut.
Oh, my friend, I also am very good at spinning signs, so I could also do that, but this seems like a great plan. I will bring you so many peoples to learn your language. You can trust me. You can trust Benito. And he runs out to promising to bring back people to learn bird.
Wonderful.
The kid, the young Master Temet turns to you and goes, that guy said he knew you.
Huh.
He said he was your friend.
The lizard guy. He was talking like the bird store guy, but he was a lizard.
Oh, well, I'm back to tell my dad you made it out of jail. I'll be back in a little bit.
Wait, did you tell my dad I went to jail?
Tell your dad? I
Did you
don't know
tell
who
your
your
dad I went to jail?
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay. Tell him that
Carl,
Liam
your
might have
mic's open.
cleared it all up. Tell him it was a big
Yeah, I got
misunderstanding.
the mic up, pushed up.
Good. You know, just tell him exactly what happened, the truth of it, and how we're probably gonna get some more customers out of it.
Okay, I will. He fucks off. And at this point, the gang comes back to town with their money. Right. Conversion stows himself away in the bowels of the deck, turning gold into stone. I don't know how building a stone golem works. I've never seen anybody ever make a golem in any D&D game. These are items that just sort of sit there and never get used.
Getting used, motherfucker.
So in my world, gold just sort of like daily bits of gold disappears and turns into like another layer. You know how like
How Clarny's whole power works?
well, no, you know how like printers used to like line by line print out a photo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it was like yeah.
That's how this works. So day by day, another like sliver of stone golem appears, and a little bit of your pile of gold disappears. It's equivalent exchange.
Okay.
So that's what conversion's up to. Clarny, my friend.
You want to do a quick break?
Yeah, sure. Let's do a quick break.
Right. I'm just gonna go smoke.
That'd be cool.
I'm gonna throw it on break.
Yeah.
Now I have
Go
to
do
do
D&D, I guess.
instead of the joys.
Aw. Fun time's over. Aww.
You won't even have fun Googling it. Trust me. Anywho, we're live. Yeah, go for it. I got these fake vampire teeth,
Chad,
and they have 3 teeth in between the vampire teeth on top and bottom. Just 3 teeth.
Blarney. What do you want to build? You go to Urag. Conversion is busy building a stone golem. And you go to Urag in Iknath's, and he's like, "Hey, you figured out what you want to build? Are we gonna get to work? What do you want to build?"
And I mentioned to him, I've heard of this rod of lordly might. Do you know anything about these?
Oh, that's some big shenanigans. Each rod, these grand rods, they usually consist of like self put in things and enchantments from the crafters. So each one's kind of unique. Do you have an idea of what you want your buttons to do? So I can like craft the rod itself and get you 6 enchanted buttons, but you have to figure out what the buttons do.
So, okay, above the table, are we going with like the basic one and then throwing my hammer into one of the buttons?
There was some other things
That's
you
what
would
we
want
had
to do.
discussed, was replacing one of the buttons with your hammer.
There was I thought we had replaced half the button.
Let me look real quick. Because there was one thing that I didn't really care. There was one thing that didn't really matter to me.
If it's just one, then that's what we'll do. We'll change that one and have the rest be what's there.
Okay, a flame tongue is button 1. Button 2, head folds down, 2 crescent-shaped blades spring out, transforming the rod into a magic battle axe. +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls. That's pretty cool because that's like 1+ of my hammer. It just can't be thrown. The third one is the spear. Yeah, that's the one we wanted to get rid of. Yeah, because it's got a battering ram built in.
Yeah, you were talking about getting rid of the spear, but honestly, you could get rid of the battle axe too, if you wanted to do something else.
I kind of want that because if I'm in melee, that's +1 over my hammer on
Is it?
attack. Yes, my hammer's only. Wait, no. It's the same.
Yeah.
It is +3. You're right. So yeah, that would be just the same as my hammer, except I can throw my hammer. So, but this does have a 6 foot. Yeah, I guess that'd be the one to get rid of then.
Well, you can throw the spear too. I would get rid of both, like Sean was saying, and come up with something new for one of them.
Okay.
What do you think, Sean?
Well,
Yes.
okay. So we'll get rid of 2 and 3.
Toss them out. Get them out of here.
So 2 will be the hammer. We'll just
Will be the
replace
hammer.
the spear for the hammer.
Copy and paste. Slam that in there. Just
Slam
imagine
hammer.
while this is happening. It's man. David, you remember how like in Naruto, it's when they punch, there's like this like weird starscape and they're having a conversation. You get to learn what each other's thinking in a fight. For Urag and Clarny, they begin to do anvil smithing, and their bodies are still doing like clang, 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 but like their astral selves project up and they're having this conversation. But no words are actually being said.
Ninja War? Where Naruto and Toby had that talk.
Yeah, and the Sasuke and Naruto did as well.
Is there a thing, and Nick, you might know, with your vast knowledge, is there a thing that would basically be like a wall shield? Like I press a button and
Power shield.
a tower shield
That's what it's
springs
called.
out and basically covers me. Like it would be like bigger than me. if
It
that
gives
makes
you. It's a shield that gives you 3/4 cover. Is what a tower shield is.
sense. Okay.
Sure. You may make a dwarven tower shield. Gives you full cover.
Ooh.
Because it's dwarven. Made of mithril.
So is it plus
Nice.
2 for the shield and plus 5 for the full cover?
No, it'll just be +5.
+5. Yeah. It just keeps it
+5 to your AC, but you no longer have a weapon.
Right. And so
And
this
your
would be something that like I'm going to take like
and your speed becomes 0.
yes, I'm going to be like a coverage roll. Basically
Nice.
like something big is about to like blast us with a bunch of shit, and I'm going to be like I'm throwing.
If you pass a dexterity saving throw, instead of saving for half, you save for nothing. And anybody in a straight in the immediate space
Direct behind
you
it.
as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the shield master rules.
Cool.
Like it.
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly what I had in mind.
It's the
like, everyone line up behind me. Yeah.
I just like that thematically so much.
That's something I've been thinking, because you don't get like there's not like a lot of magical shields or whatever. So
Yeah.
like I'm pretty maxed out on AC, but like this would be cool to have. So like just a bonus shield basically.
Yeah. It'd just be a I do telegraph to you guys when you're fighting dragons and stuff, when I get my 5 and 6 rolls and their breath comes back.
Yes.
So like as long as I don't use it the moment I get it back, you can spend your turn and be like, oh shit. And like,
then,
get behind me now.
And then there's these when I hit it with a melee attack, or when I hit something with a melee attack with this thing, it has drain life, paralyze, and terrify, or do I choose one?
You choose one. You get 1 per hit per day.
Per day, okay.
So like you use the terrify one, you can't use it again until tomorrow.
But I still have paralyze and drain life available.
But you still paralyze and drain life. But you use paralyze, then you can't use that one until tomorrow. And drain life.
But basically, I get each one once a day, and that's it.
Yeah, you get each one.
So if this says melee, what if I use my hammer throw? Is that considered melee?
I don't think so. I think like technically, if it was a
within
video
melee
game,
range.
Yeah, within melee range. I think like Riot's coding would call it a melee weapon, but I don't run on spaghetti code. So
Somebody touch my spaghetti.
Spaghetti code.
Somebody touch my spaghetti.
I like button 6 might be useful in our overall quest we have going on.
Spaghetti button.
Yes, pasta immediately comes out with meatballs.
Fills everyone.
And then I can twist the top, and you tell me when to stop for Parmesan.
Everyone in 15 feet, pockets get filled with spaghetti.
Ravioli.
All your gear turns into spaghetti.
It's like the gym function of the Wand of Wonder, but you get hit with uncooked pasta.
No, it has to be cooked and like a day old.
Cool.
Better.
The really squishy stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, then I am going to fill all this out and copy paste all this.
I don't think. Like, do you want to roll, Chad? Like, do you want to make a roll for this? I think you're a legendary dwarven smith of 14th level.
I mean, between me and what's
and Urag, yeah.
Urag, yeah. I think between me and him, this would be something we could do. Not like easily, but it can be done. It's gonna take us 3 months.
I just don't want to. With the time you have 3 months to do this. I just feel it would be unfair to me to place a roll on you that you could fail. But I also don't really want to take away the fun of throwing rocks.
You should make him roll 90 times.
90?
Yeah, 1 for each day.
Absolutely not. But I do like the 90. I think that means you have a 90% chance to success. Roll me a D100, and if you get below 10, you're going to need more time to finish this than the 3 months. Not that you failed and it's ruined.
I got a 74.
A 74, so you succeed. And in the same day that you finish your rod of lordly might and raise it up high above you, Urag, like wiping his brow of sweat, Conversion stands up as the last few pieces of gold disappear, and the final part of the head of the stone golem appears. But we still have Craig and Starboy and their religious adventure ?
Okay. So, first
But
month.
you could also, real quick, but don't mind me interrupting you.
Go ahead.
You could also get proficiency in a skill other than being a meme in a church. But
yeah,
please continue.
if Joe wants to do that, go ahead, Joe. Don't make me steal your 3 months.
No, that's fair. I'll think about it. It'll be what? Just a proficiency?
Like a proficiency, a tool, a language, like those things that go on your character sheet. This is the time to get one that you want without wasting a feat.
That makes sense. I'll start working on a tool. Then if you want to do him and come back to me, I will.
Yep. Craig, what you doing?
Okay, so for like the first month, I just want the church to get more well known as a good entity in the city.
Okay. They hand you a holy symbol, an amulet, like an eye. It looks like Doctor Strange's amulet. And you go out and you do good deeds.
Yeah.
In the name of Ioun.
Exactly.
You do that.
So that's that. And then the next 2 months, I want to kind of turn the church into a place where people can come to get any knowledge, even knowledge that's like been forbidden to them or they don't have access to.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
But I want that to be underground, like not well known about. Yeah.
You absolutely are not given any sort of okay to like, the problem is you're a novice in this church. Like, as much as they're like, oh wow, Master Bread of Curiosity has joined our ranks, like, you're still a novice.
Right. I'm not trying to make it where I'm the head of doing all this. I'm trying to convince them that this is what they need to do.
Oh, so if
you
you're
know
actually,
what I mean?
like, talking to the bishops in this church about this, they shut you down so hard.
Why?
Like, they already have all of the forbidden knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
They are under strict rules from Solnar himself, the emissary of the Dawnfather, to not distribute some very sensitive materials that they hold in their possession.
And that's fair.
The knowing mentor of Ioun, just so you're aware, because I think Craig would probably know this, are like the CIA of Solnar.
Okay.
They have information on everyone.
All right. That being the case, then I would just like to try to rise up within the church to get myself access to information to use for future endeavors.
You dive into macaroni class.
Yeah, that's me.
Just so you're aware, that requires putting more points in the cleric than I think you're really willing to put points in the cleric.
How many more?
Like, you are a level 1 cleric.
Right.
Just because you are all of these other levels and other things in the structure, this is, if this wasn't Solnar, like if this was Central City, back in the Empire, you could weasel your way through without the cleric levels, but because of how much Solnar is a city of
really religious
structure, like the gods themselves hand down the hierarchy through faith to them.
I have a plus 13 in religion.
That's your like knowledge of religion. So like the history of Ioun. You know Ioun and the Dawn Father beat the shit out of Asmodeus at one point. That's something you know.
That's all I'm doing, really, man. Just
Tight.
I'm trying to manipulate my way into being higher up in the church than I should be
You got it. You got it.
through use of insight in religion.
Right. With insight, with your passive perception and insight, and like you can read lips, right?
Yeah.
You have observed them. So in this 2 months, you do find that there are holes. Solnar is not a perfect place. And you do find some intelligence officers that do seem likely to be pliable.
Gotcha. I make
How
notes.
how do you wish to move on from that piece of information?
I'm not very good charisma guy, right?
Right.
So I'm trying to just gather as much information as I can. I think it'll be more than a 3-month endeavor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's my last question on this. Are you going to use your perception and insight to watch guard rotations and who goes in and out of the like secret scroll area?
No,
Or
I want permission.
You want permission.
I want to
Even
somehow
if
get
it's-
permission. Yeah.
Even if it's underhanded
Yeah.
permission.
Yeah, exactly.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So instead you're trying to pay attention to these like 2 officers that you think are good marks and seeing what they like, where they go, who they interact with.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Easily done. But will take quite a while. You are now a mole in the CIA of Solnar.
Yeah. Sweet. Perfect. Even.
Cool. Starboy.
So what I ended up going with for a tool proficiency is for the 3 months to be thieves tools.
Thieves tools. You march yourself down to the Thieves Guild. You knock on the like statue that's at the front, and you're like, "You motherfuckers, I know your game. Just let me in." Because if you remember correctly, the whole goddamn thieves hideout is just a joke, and they watch people try and solve the puzzles on TVs.
Yeah,
and they think
just
it's
laugh at
fucking
people.
hilarious.
Yep.
So they are kind of annoyed at you when you first are teleported in. But then that one elf guy that I mentioned, he has a name. Couldn't tell you it right now.
Bob.
But like he's like a very classic rogue archetype, if I remember correctly. Like leathers, a shitload of daggers, blonde elf hair.
Pinwick.
Pinwick?
I don't know.
Cool. I like it. Pinwick. Pinwick the rogue is going to teach you how to use thieves' tools correctly. For the cost, what does he want? What does he want to teach you thieves' tools? Oh, you're going to get taken on a heist, buddy. You're going to be taken on a heist. Roll me.
You're actually criminals.
Roll me a percentile dice.
Did you get your permit for that one?
Did I get my permit?
He proficient in
that's
heist?
I'm 68. So close. So close.
I'd say that's good enough. That it takes you much longer than you want, and like there's a moment towards the end of the heist where Pinwick's like pushing on your shoulder, like, "Come on, we're gonna get caught. Come on, come on." But you do make it out with the jewelry that you guys heisted from this noble estate.
I'm in. Beep boop beep boop.
The lesser house of Wayne lost its pearls this evening, and you guys make your way back to the thieves' place, and you can put thieves' tools proficiency on your.
Dude, you stole somebody's balls.
I did indeed.
Did indeed. Right. And Eddie, at the end of 3 months, it's the grand opening. You have like some parrots and some ravens and some like
I'll be there.
Beak. You'll be there
At his grand opening, yeah.
at his grand opening. Okay. There are a couple children running around yelling bird at one another. Benito is also there clapping along. It's it's pretty lively. It's pretty lively. Makoto Temet is there in full suit. His wife, his loving wife, on his arm. One of his boys, one of the ones running around. Do you want to give a speech, Eddie, as you cut the rope, the ribbon?
Sure. I'll give a speech. Eddie will stand up in front of everyone, and he's gonna say, "I'd like to first of all, I'd like to thank everyone who made this possible. William took a lot from us when he destroyed our neighborhoods and took away our family and our friends. And one thing that I feel like it was never really talked about. It might not be the most important thing, but for some people, losing their pets, losing that sense of normalcy of taking care of their pets, their friends, or buddies, was something that was really rough on all of us. And rebuilding this pet shop, I guess not rebuilding, opening this pet shop and being able to provide this service to our community again is something I'm very proud of, and I'd like to thank everyone once again for their contributions to this. And that's the speech. That's the one.
I yell "fuck yeah" and Eric Cochran and whistle a bunch.
Craig, while that speech was happening, out of the corner of your eye, you spotted some backwards hands grab Benny and pull him into the shadows.
Fucking yeah, whistle, and then I follow.
Whistle. I like to think he just shouts whistle.
Turn into that alleyway, and nothing's there. You see some footprints on the ground, and they just disappear. They just stop. There's like the 2 sets of boot prints. Well, 1 set of boot prints, and then some drags, and then just nothing.
Can I hit a quick detect magic?
Sure. You hit a quick detect magic. There's no aura of invisibility.
Is there like residual dimension door juice?
I don't think that's a thing. I think that's.
Can you sense any scar in the fabric of the universe around here? Like,
I would have heard somebody cast a spell, right?
Cast a spell, unless they're a sorcerer.
Yeah, even then, does it make it completely silent?
Yeah, subtle spell,
okay.
man.
Sorcerer's overpowered.
Fuck.
It's how I make Red look like Nightcrawler. He subtle spells all of his teleports.
I walk out. I yell, "Congratulations, Eddie!" again, and then I go to the church.
Okay. Eddie, you have a fantastic grand opening day. A lot of money's made for Temet. A lot of soldiers have made their way and learned Eric Cochran. A lot of kids now know Eric Cochran. A lot of like the like orphaned individuals have found solace in your bird sanctuary. How exciting for Eddie.
Eddie is very excited, and I'm sure Mr. Hooper is also very pleased that.
Yeah, he's stoked. He's like, yes, Yes, you do great, Eddie. I knew there was a reason I saved you in that alleyway.
Quite the evil laugh.
Right?
And he goes along with it.
I
He's like,
wonder if Eric Cochran's like a spore. You know, like this guy's just planting his little dimensional seeds inside of everybody.
What is it that language?
They're all sleeper agents now. When they hear a particular phrase, they'll all activate. Right. Conversion. What does your golem look like? Don't forget, golems are like birds. They attach to the first creature they see.
Yep. Yeah. The manual actually says the book is consumed in flames at the culmination of it, and the ashes are sprinkled upon the golem, and that once they're sprinkled upon the golem activates and is now a golem.
Yeah, so what is your golem, Urchin?
Okay, let me take a look at
anything.
I hadn't really thought about this.
The one in the monster manual is like an Aztec sentry. You can make it like anything. It could be an animal. It could be something from the Underdark. It could be a humanoid. It could be like Nats, who I think's your only party member to die.
It look like a Pokemon.
It could be William, like a little bust of William, and you're going to bring William to beat the fuck out of William. Which is honestly something I would do.
Sorry, I hadn't even really thought of it.
Yeah, you were just like, I don't know, it's a stone golem, but yeah, here's a bit of creativity for you.
It is 22 strength and 9 dex.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh, what if it's just the thing?
What if it's just the thing? Make it the thing.
Or Korg?
Yeah, Korg's another good one.
Yeah, I mean it's probably just very much a rough humanoid figure.
Oh, but it looks like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. But it's made of stone. Stone Golem.
I have a t-shirt that is a Pokemon Golem in a cave with a bunch of Zubats holding a little golden ring, and it says "My Precious." That's your stone golem. And a lowland golem.
Does it have to walk, or can it float?
It's probably, like I said, it's probably going to be relatively simple design. Convergence not like a sculptor or anything.
Right. Do you want it to be just like generic humanoid number 6? Do you want it to be a drow? Do you want it to be a human?
Gargoyle.
Iron Golem from Minecraft.
Yeah?
Yeah, he probably actually would go with
Drow?
So, okay. Like a large, very muscular, like head of the martial school when you were back in your Drow City build.
yeah, something along those lines.
Just like beefcake stone drow. Now you get to name them. What's the golem's name, Conversion?
Why do they need a name? It's Golem.
It's Golem.
It's
There it is, everyone. It's Golem. Golem is born.
It's not like we know any other stone golems.
Nope. I'm not going to confuse them for anybody.
Nope.
There's no way.
Right. That's Conversion, Clarny, Eddie, Starboy, and Craig wanted to go back to the school. What did you, not school, the church. What did you want at the church, Craig?
Find out what the fuck that is that took Benny.
Nick?
Oh, can you, am I muted? Don't even know how long I was muted. Find out what happened, what took Benny. Backwards hands?
Something
is
with
this?
backwards hands,
Some
make
kind
me
of
a religion
cat
check.
with backwards hands?
Yeah, cat with backwards hands, make me a religion check.
Yeah, can I get assistance from my church? That's why I came
Yeah,
back
go right
here.
ahead. Sure, yeah.
Wait. 31.
31. A cat with backwards hands certainly sounds a lot like a Rakshasa, a type of devil.
Like
If
from
it
Thieves Guild?
teleported, you have 3 options. It either teleported somewhere close by with Benny, it either teleported somewhere on this plane with Benny, or it teleported somewhere not on this plane with Benny.
All right.
See,
well,
that last one is really the important.
yeah.
It could be anywhere in the multiverse.
Yeah.
I'll bring this information to Conversion.
Okay.
Benny was cool. I liked him, so I want to kind of make sure he's all right. But yeah, I don't know. We could like bust in the Thieves Guild and be like, "Hey, you got a fucking cat with backwards hands around here we can talk to?"
Could be a good move, yeah.
Can I get a religion check as well to see how much I know about Rakshasas?
Rakshasas, sure, go right ahead.
Yeah, 15.
15. As much as you know, they are devils and some of the most cunning ones at that.
Yep, they're fairly powerful.
Fair, yeah, fair. Not as powerful as like Dispater or any of his major generals, but like
They're more like lieutenants.
yeah, lieutenants. But
Low to mid
Rakshasas are really good at making deals. They're particularly good deal makers.
Do I know that they typically known to look like tigers?
What?
That they typically look like tigers.
Yes, they typically look like various cat peoples.
All right.
And you both remember seeing Benny being hunted.
Yep.
And followed by a cat person back up the.
Mm-hmm.
Enemy of birds. Is Eddie being kept in the loop on that? They kill billions of us every year.
Probably with the others now. I don't know if if the Rakshasas are going to be interested in us or not.
Right.
Likely not, but you never know.
So everybody learns about Benny's capture. And I think that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh, hold on. I got AI to make our golem's face. You want to see it?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Let's see.
There is one thing we probably need to get going.
Oh, it's terrifying.
Oh, nice.
We're coming for you, William.
It is. The last thing William sees.
Is that scary? Imagine
It's looking me kind of in the eyes.
Imagine that thing sprinting across water at you.
I'm gonna change
Like
my profile
Jesus
picture
himself.
to it real quick. Bring it up on stream.
I'm not sure I want to know exactly what you put into the AI.
A buff drow made of stone
Okay.
He's
that's not too bad.
that. I mean, that's accurate. I don't know why I decided to make the eyes go everywhere except for directly in front of him.
It's buff.
It's all I can imagine is like him trying to choke out William, and then look me in my eyes. No, pick one. Pick
Which one?
Which one?
just pick one.
Want to
And
go
keep
this way? You want to go now?
I know it's a problem, but you good? Ah!
He automatically gets a +1 to perception because he sees more than the average person. Because they're looking.
That's hilarious. Okay, bye.
Bye.